What's up? This is Brandon Donahue, and you're listening to the All Bass No Treble podcast, where we talk all things hip-hop, culture, music, lifestyle, and more. So kick back and join myself and my co-host as we feature our next special guest this week.
Carney, baby, we are here. Boy, stay eating, so we're gonna stay eating. My brother got me on the pod Keezy today, so I had to pull up with food or I'm not pulling up. So without further ado, man, let's get right to it. Let's go inside. This is the only thing you need in your life.
This man got his own combo. That's the biggest one I've ever seen in my entire life.
And it's big. It's big. You gotta get it with water because they don't have chocolate shakes here. So we about got water though. This is my brother Brandon.
How you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
You know, we just put in a couple of combos already. Thank you. Yeah, a little extra. Yeah, make it rain. You give me three, I'll juggle. Making it rain with the ketchup, baby.
Ooh, it smells gas, though.
We got enough ketchup?
Yeah, we're good.
That's not me, right?
Yeah, that's Miles. Yeah, that sounds right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
See y'all. That'll be good.
Secure the bags.
Yeah.
Secure the bags.
This what you
Combo.
throw it over the shoulder. I do that with something else. Depending on the time of day. All right. That's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Stay eating, bro. We got the combo. My brother Brandon hasn't had it. He's about to have it. First time ever. And we like that. Hopefully they got some plastic knives at the stew so we can chop it.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, they got what we need. Stay eating.
What you need, baby.
Let's go.
All right, y'all, you know what time it is. We got the food. Got my boy Miles with me.
Yeah.
We got Dr. Self Tapes. About to film the podcast. Give you guys a little behind the scenes. It's a beautiful day in LA. We got the food. We're about to be eating.
Yeah, we gotta stay eating, bro. It is a nice day, but this is a nice bag of that. Wazoo. That food, baby.
This thing is heavy.
It is. I
About
tried to
to go
tell
in my
him.
body.
I tried to tell him, bro.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Do it. Shout out to Dr. Self. See that? I thought he was doing it dirty, but just water. That was so gracious, man. Just what? I'm just over here. Doing a bad job.
As MTV Cribs would say, this is where the magic happens, baby.
Let's go. MTV.
How you doing? How are you? Miles.
Well, man.
How are you, bro? Them bad boys is gonna turn wazoo soon. Bottom of the bag fries, bro. I'm eating my fries out the bag, bro. Am I allowed to do that?
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Go crazy.
And then this is for, bro, what's his name?
I don't know if that's Joel or Joe, to be honest with you,
Okay.
because they're twins, and I don't,
That's hard.
I think it's Joel.
We're gonna ask him. I'm get it right. Oh, I need to. Yeah. All right, we good. We good.
You good?
Bro, Joe or Joel?
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's Joseph. He asked me.
Joseph.
I'm like, bro, I still
Yeah.
can't tell the difference.
He said
Yeah,
y'all-
so you gonna have to ask.
You said y'all are twins too?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I can't just walk in here disrespectful like, yo, Joseph, and it's his brother. You know what I mean? I gotta like,
Nah, yeah.
which one's here today?
Gotta make sure.
What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of All Bass No Treble. As you saw earlier, I'm with my boy Miles.
What's up,
You know what I mean? Stay eating, bruh. My dog.
Brother, I
Appreciate
almost took
you,
the
my
mic out.
Massachusetts boy. You know.
My brother, Port of Maine, Mass, we everywhere, baby.
Hey, let's go.
Bouncing around, moving around.
Yep. So, you know, as you saw us earlier, we just got here from Carney's, the staple in LA. You know, I wanted to pay homage to you and what you do by bringing some food on the podcast. And
thank you,
mixing the two, and we'll get to eating, because you know I'm a foodie.
Bro.
You know I'm a foodie, bro. So.
There's a million cameras, but this man is talented with the food, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyone that knows me truly, like, bro, I am a foodie and drinks dude, bro. Like, I spend most of my check on food and drinks.
Bro, that's it. It's about experiences, bro. You know what I mean? I hope this mic is cool, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah,
is that cool?
Yeah. You good?
I see yours just looks cooler than mine, bro.
Oh, you trying to look as cool?
I feel like I'm about to drop some bars, bro. Okay, cool.
You can drop the bars if you want. It's a music podcast.
That's my old life, bro. I'm food related now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to tap into that too.
Food related for sure.
We'll have to tap into all that for sure.
Yeah.
So should we start with the food first? Because I've never had Carney's before, and I ate all day, so I'm starving as fuck.
You got to.
All right, let's do it. So give a little background. This is my boy got his own combo at Carney's, bro.
I do. And I see you flexing. Keeping it real copacetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, you had
manners on point. But you
the expert here. I'm trying to be pretty still, you know?
Nah, I'm out the bag with it. So Carney's was founded in 1975, family-owned business.
He got the facts ready.
Hey, listen, I may or may not hit that Wikipedia right before here. But you got to just, it's about the food, bro. Go crazy.
We got everything on there.
Medium well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's full ASMR, my bad.
Mm-hmm. No, we could ASMR it. You know what I mean?
What you think? That's the whole cow right there, but I ain't vegan.
Fire. Mm-hmm. All right, shout out Carney's. This is a good burger.
Definitely.
You know what I like? Just a good classic burger, bro.
Yep.
Like,
this is that.
Nothing crazy, like fresh ingredients,
when it
good
comes
meat.
Down to the fresh ingredients, bro, you're right. It's all about that, because you don't got to go over the top of the seasoning and all that.
Like, sometimes you go somewhere and they're doing too much on a burger. It's like, bro, I just want to have a good burger. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. Bruh.
What would you say? Excuse me, I'm going to be talking and eating, but I don't give a fuck. It's my podcast.
Bro, it's all you. And I don't even know how to use this mic, so I'm really more focused on the food. I'm going to keep it a bean.
So real quick, actually before that, give us a breakdown of the combo here. So you can get this combo at Carney's.
So Carney's has 2 locations now.
Yeah.
You know, they did very well on the Sunset Strip, iconic spot as is. So shout out to the whole family. My brother Jason really made this combo happen. And it's available at the Studio City location as well. Now, the key factor that I gotta give your viewers, you know, a heads up on is that they have chocolate shakes only at the Studio City location. Okay, so and that's Mando. You know, we drinking water every day. Yeah. You got to do that, or you ain't gonna be here.
Nah, I got Coke.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. I'll let you pass this your show, but I'm saying it's either water or chocolate shakes, bro. And Studio City got the chocolate shakes.
I'm a Coca-Cola fan. That's the only soda I like, bro. Like a burger with a Coke is unmatched.
All right, that's fair.
Like a slice of pizza and a Coke.
That's fair. And this burger is guaranteed, like, you know, I got the shades on, but when you eat the burger, the shades come off. That's how you know the food is real, bro. And I'm telling you, it's going to make you do that.
It's in the scale.
We got pretty much everything on there, too, like, except for onions, because, you know, you might want to hit the club after. It kind of depends, so.
If you don't got the mints on you.
You know, I don't got those, bro. That's money. We saving that.
So exactly, so they go to Studio City. That's where they get the chocolate shake. But other than that, we got the cheese fries on the side.
Yep.
Just a classic cheeseburger. Is this like their classic cheeseburger, or
that thing is like a little bit more?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're going beefy, bro.
This ain't the G League burger, bro. That's the real deal Holyfield right there, bro.
Juice.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's like a quarter pounder slash more than a quarter pounder worth of beef on there. Obviously, we got lettuce, tomatoes, mayo. You can add what you want to. They even got chili over there. They're known for their chili, so some people add that.
You were saying that. We were just, you know, chili might hit you.
It might. But, you know, chili's certain people like that chili, man. You know what I mean? But their chili is fire. I'm just saying, for me personally, I just stick with what I have on it, obviously, but y'all could kind of go crazy over there, get whatever you want on it, too. We leave it open.
Bet. So how did that, I mean, give me the background on how that fell into place. Because this is Carney's, you know what I mean? We're not talking like a new business that just started.
Right,
They're coming up on 50 years, yet you land a combo.
Yeah, for
in an
sure.
establishment. That's pretty dope. And you know what I mean?
Thank
and
you,
food
bro.
vlogging just kind of happened.
Yeah,
so it ain't even
like,
you know? So like, I bet you a lot of people are like been wanting that have been doing this for a minute to get something like that.
Right.
So were you just going in there nonstop and they would see you, or?
I was definitely, that was one of the first spots we filmed when I really started Stay EAtin for real. So that obviously helps. And they had known that. So they kind of saw my progression in terms of where I wanted to take the brand and everything.
Got you.
And then we just built a real good working relationship in terms of making content Thank you, bro. I always
Speak
got
out,
food
stay
somewhere, bro. Thank you. And my teeth?
No, right on your lip. You good. Perfect.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
all right.
Beautiful.
So we had built like a great working relationship in terms of content and, you know, helping promote them across social media at the time.
That's smart.
Appreciate it, bro. And so it was real natural. Jason, who's around my age, was like, hey, you know, we should really work on something directly for the menu for you and what you got going. And I was like,
That's love.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's
of
love.
course. What am I gonna say no? Like
There's
such a known establishment that I was down for whatever they needed, and then it was just about coming up with what we wanted on it, the concept, obviously the logos, and then getting it up and running. And it's been doing very well.
Fire,
they say.
bro.
So
Hell yeah. That's dope, man.
Appreciate it, bro. It's
And
definitely
then-
one of my goals, and so I'm very, very happy that it happened with them as well.
Yeah, well, and it's dope too. Like when you kind of you like got a passion for something. We're gonna get into all that too, because we'll kind of backtrack here and then
Okay,
start
yeah.
from the ground up. But like when you just have a passion for something, then you turn it into like something that can help build your life around.
Right.
That's fire. Like that's the goal, right?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Like even
bro.
with this, I just like talking to people and hearing stories and having good convos.
You good
and
at
eating
it.
some fries. So it's like you can either do some 9-to-5 shit and then also try to attain a goal, or you just focus on the 9-to-5 and you give up. So it's like for me, like even with bartending, bro, like I love bartending. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm still trying to do way more than that. You know what I mean? So that's why I stay in that field, because it gives me the opportunity to,
It's a tool.
you know,
and
do
it's a
that even
step.
with you and Laugh Factory, right? Like it's like
Yeah,
because
it's my
they
spot.
allow you and they understand it. It's like they, you know what I mean? Shout out to Laugh Factory, but they
Big
show
time.
you love by letting you kind of be like, okay, bro, when you're here, let us know.
Yeah.
And if not, like keep doing what you're doing. It's hard to find business owners like that
Absolutely.
aren't like this fucking, I need a cookie cutter fucking motherfucker
Absolutely,
to show
bro.
up here every day on time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's dope when you find that.
You can swear on here?
Oh yeah, that's all Bass
I
No
ain't gonna
Treble,
do
dog.
that.
Ain't it?
I ain't gonna do it.
We
Listen,
said, hey, we
Mom-
Massachusetts, motherfucker. We, know
Mom-
we swear.
Moms will call me, bro.
Oh man,
Grandma's
yeah.
probably gonna email me. She ain't on
You
the
know,
phone like that, but I'll get an
Pam
email.
lets me know, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
All right.
But you could curse on here. But so
I'm rocking
before we
with you,
get
bro.
into the whole story, I mean, you got to open up the glizzy.
Bruh.
We gotta open. We gotta open up the glizzy.
You see my brothers over there.
You know, I mean,
All
we
right.
gotta get that in the works before
You're right.
before
This-
we
this is
start
a-
chopping it up.
This is a staple.
Yeah, talk to him.
Oh, the camera's down. I'm looking up at the
Yeah,
screen,
you
bro.
got
This is
one
how you know I
here,
don't really
one
know how
here.
to do this
is
stuff
you right
yet,
here.
bro.
This is
Okay,
Miles.
got
This
you.
is Miles' world right here.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
bro. So this right here is what we got. Hot dog, glizzy, whatever you want to call it, ballpark classic, you know what I mean? And we got sauerkraut and spicy onions on there, bruh.
That's actually fire. I'm a hot dog connoisseur, bro. I fuck with
Perfect.
I ain't
The whole
scared.
thing, my brother.
I mean, I'll pause. I don't know about that today.
That's all you, man.
You know, but we'll get a bite in there.
Now the sauerkraut is fire. I'm not
This
gonna lie.
does look fire.
I'm not
this
gonna lie.
does look fire.
Sauerkraut be hitting.
But it's all about the dog itself. You know what I mean? You can get
Nah,
all
you
the
gotta get
toppings
that
on there, but
snap.
if the dog ain't hitting,
That's right, bro. You gotta get that snap. I'm out the bag with it. I'm sorry, people. Like that's just how I do.
oh shit,
What you think?
that's
It's
fire.
pickle. This is the only green thing I eat, bro. No
You
salad.
know what? Pinkies, I'm sorry, but it's overrated.
Oh, what?
This is smacking.
I haven't been there yet.
Really?
I gotta go. I know.
What do you think about a Fenway Frank? Overrated or fire?
No, it's fire,
Fire, right?
bro.
Have you had a Dodger dog?
You think I'm gonna tell the Red Sox who might see this that their food
No,
is
but
weak?
it's actually fire. Like
No,
a
it's
Dodger
good.
dog is not fire to me at all.
No comment. Shout out to my brother Gabriel,
I'm not scared
concession
to
stand
say
A7. I could rock with.
This dog is hitting though.
You gotta have a hot dog when you go to a baseball game. I'll keep it 100. That's
Mm-hmm.
just part of the culture, the vibe, everything. So it may not be my first choice, but I understand for sure. Like that is part. It's kind of ingrained. You got my boy got food on the Yeezys.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, take it up. Knock that out of my check too, my brother. My apologies.
See, this is why I want to get out the way, because it's like, you can't eat a hot dog and be cute, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, next topic, man.
It's
Hot
like-
dogs is cool, but what we got? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Get the sauerkraut though. On a real note, if you go to Carney's, get sauerkraut on top of the hot dog.
The sauerkraut,
It's
the
gonna
spicy
change your
mustard,
life
and the
for the
onions
better.
are all hitting for sure.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like
Fire.
it, my brother. I'm
And
glad,
the dog
bro.
has a good snap to it.
Heck yeah. Dodgers.
Get the drink.
How many times you been to a Dodgers game, bro? A lot? Couple?
Probably like 3 times.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the stadium, but you know, it's Fenway all day. Not to
Oh,
get
no
off
place like
topic
it.
completely,
No, I ain't
but
off topic.
you know, sports that goes hand in hand with a lot of what I do. So as long as it ain't working out, you know, it's food and fitness blog without the fitness, bruh. Straight food, man. My brother right
That's
here.
the way to do it.
He do the fitness. Frrom Fitness. Shout out my brother O'Shea. You know, But
you
yeah, we
repping
just
him
eating.
as your fitness.
Yeah. Let me get the logo on.
Yeah. Go ahead, show him.
There you go. Yep.
Perfect.
And
All right, so
that's the workout right there. That was a
to
squat.
all the way.
Okay,
right?
yeah, for sure.
So you're from Mass.
No, Portland originally.
You're from Portland originally, Maine.
Yeah, Portland, Maine.
Okay.
And then Mass and LA. But yeah.
Bet.
And I went to school with these gentlemen right
Word.
here.
That's the way to keep
these
it,
are
bro.
like really, really my brothers.
Yeah, you know how it is. That's what me and Ro, dog, like high school.
It's all family, like for real, like around me. And I moved around a little bit, and then we played ball together in school. And he's from New York, so that's kind of how my network started to grow. Was just going to school with people from kind of all over. And then as I moved around, I just was able to meet a bunch of different people, network, and was in Boston, and then decided, hey, I got to make this jump to LA.
Okay. So when you came out to LA, though, this is way before the Stay Eatin Bruh shit. So, still known as Miles in the Cut, right?
Miles in the Cut.
So
Miles
you came
for
out
nothing,
here,
yeah.
What was the main objective when you got out to LA?
So I was doing like music, and I was working on a clothing brand, which I still do as well. But it was really, I just knew that creatively I had to be out in LA, just in terms of the atmosphere and the work ethic with people who are in those fields, really trying to excel in those fields. I knew I had to be here. Right. So Mass was dope. Like Boston was an amazing city, obviously, and made a lot of connections there, got a lot of work done creatively there as well. But the next step in my process was definitely coming here in New York, and I just chose to come here.
Yeah.
And then it just, honestly, I just was doing whatever I could in terms of creatively, learning as I went, doing photography, the clothing brand, and then that's kind of how the connections started to pile up.
Like not putting yourself in one lane. Like you're like, bro, I'm Miles. What you need?
Creatively.
Yeah, creatively.
Creatively having that window of like, all right, I want to do this, but if this opportunity arises and it's kind of in that same lane, then boom.
Yeah. And you found success in it, right? So like, I know you've filmed behind the scenes type shit and video work for some dope people.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
it's like you land that by how you present yourself and who you are and what you're doing, because people take notice to that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like necessarily you don't have to have like a main mission.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people think like, I got to go out there and do this. It's like, no, I mean, bro, you started the food shit because you were saying like,
flexible.
You know what I mean? You like food and you started like interviewing people kind of, right? And then you're like, well, wait, we talked about it, I can't be waiting on other people's schedule. Like, I just love food and I love putting local businesses on, right?
Right.
So it's like you just, boom, you found another lane to get into. It's
that's
like
how it
you can't
starts,
box
bro.
yourself in, right?
Yeah, definitely not. And I was able to do the food stuff and work with these restaurants and provide a service and, content because I had built that up working with artists in the studio or shows or whatever. So I understood the camera work and what it takes to do angles and all this stuff. And so it was just about transferring it to food instead of, obviously working with people.
Yeah.
So in turn, it kind of just revolved right into that. And then it was just an easy transition. It was just more about focusing on doing this now, building the relationships with restaurants and all that.
Yeah, and you bring a different, like, knowing you and watching it for a minute now, right? And seeing what you do, it's like you bring a different aspect to the whole food vlogging. It's not like this critiquing, here's my review. You're more so just showing up with your own personality, your own kind of little trademarks, and just eating the food and saying it's fire, right? Like you're not doing like a lot of other people are like, they do food reviews where they're giving like a rating and this, and it's all kind of the same bullshit, just a different personality, right? Like yours is kind of more,
thank you, bro.
I would say like relatable in a sense, and then it's just more like you as a person eating the food, not this like, I'm gonna sit in my car and show you you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's a good lane for that too, though.
Yeah,
no,
there is, but I think you stick out because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's more like, oh, it's just a homie Miles. Oh, where's Miles at today? Where he pulling up to?
Yeah, bro, I really be eating, bro. Like I really do.
You be eating.
It was just a matter of like filming it and then figuring out a way to film it that it was more entertainment instead of just like, all right, here's the food. All right, well, what could I talk about the food or the restaurant? And so it's just kind of adding those elements in. But yeah, it's just me. I don't really try to go over the top with too much of it. It's just kind of, if I'm eating somewhere, I might film. It might be set up. It might be set up way in advance. It might be the day of. It's just kind of whatever comes with it.
Well, and people show you love with that too, because like a couple weeks ago, it's on the way. But we hit up the spot Mario's.
Oh yeah,
we had that Peruvian food, which was fire, right? Some of the best Peruvian food I've had for sure.
That's right, both of them.
But the owner himself, like he was just happy to have you there and have you bring people there. You know what I'm saying? Because like you gotta understand, like, some of these people come over here with nothing, but they want to cook food and open up a restaurant. And then you have people coming in, filming their food, putting them on, making their doors stay open longer, making them get more business. It's like you can see the joy in that dude's face when there was like 6 of us there just cleaning them plates, bro. You know what I mean?
Loving it, bro. Send out the whole kitchen, baby.
You know, so it's like
100%,
it goes hand in hand, right? It's like it doesn't have to be a business at the end of the day. It's just more of like camaraderie and like love, essentially.
Yeah, doing the right thing, man.
Yeah.
Food brings us all together, bro. Like we sitting here chopping it up right now, learning more about each other. You know what I mean? We cool, but it's like this is what's really bringing us here.
Facts.
Food.
Yeah.
So it's kind of across the board. Different families, traditions, all that. It all comes down, you know, a lot of times to food.
Yeah,
so
no, and I agree.
Like
and then even like the different cultural aspect of like Boston food to LA, bro. Because like, different. 2 of like my top cities for food, right? Like when I'm back home, bro, I am eating out every day. And
North
you
End,
know what
shout
I mean?
out to the North End.
Yeah, you
That
know,
Italian
Monica's, like whatever the case may be. Y'all seen you went to Daily Catch when you was there.
Shout
I
out
fucking
Daily
love
Catch.
that place.
Monica's,
you know,
Suya Joint in Roxbury. There's a lot of really good spots, bro, in the city for sure.
Seafood galore, you know what I mean? I'm originally from Cape, so it's like the seafood out there is unmatched.
Yeah.
Like I can't eat other oysters, bro.
Really?
Like I gotta
it's
eat
like
Cape
that,
oysters.
bro.
I'm bougie as hell with my oysters,
Wow.
bro. I can't. I'll eat some like Komodos here and there, but
Bruh,
I just feel like they're unmatched. You know?
I don't know, bro. I feel like oysters are just like water flavored Jello, bro. That's what it feel like to me.
You all right? So you get a taste for it
Seawater.
a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm a straight oyster guy, right? Like meaning just the oyster. I need a little horseradish or cocktail on there, or Tabasco for sure. But there's some oysters like when I lived in Florida briefly, like coast oysters, bro. Them shits are like bruh, like gross. Like the look of them are gross. The texture, I can't do it. You know, no offense to Florida, but
That's fair, though.
I just can't do it. Now, like Cape oysters, bro, like when you open up the shell, like they're smaller, they're tender, they're briny, and even the shell like looks clean. You know what I mean? So it is more attractive looking to eat. But like when you're looking at something like food, you see with your eyes first, right? So if it don't look good, you don't really
100%.
want to eat it.
Yep. Shout out to all the restaurants that be having pictures for the menu, bro. Listen, reading is cool, man.
I love a good restaurant.
I'm
with
solid
pictures,
at reading, but bro, I'm trying to see the photo. That's how I'm gonna order.
If the menu's just photos, with no prices, that's just a gas, bro.
Them prices is gonna hit you though. If they don't got the prices up there, I'm just letting you know. But you're right, bro. I'm with you. Like photos are everything. That's why I'm so really deeply invested in this, is because I know ultimately, especially our generation and generations below us, bro, they just looking. They looking like. They're not really trying to read like that. They're trying to see something quick, see what it look like, see what the vibe is, and then that's what they're going to go off. Should I go to that restaurant or should I order this, whatever. So I agree with you 100%.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, because you know, in the food world, you're eating, does it, with the QR code thing nowadays, where they do that, right, and they show the picture, do you think it kind of takes away from eating at a restaurant? Because me and my boy were talking about this. Like, there's something about when you sit down, they hand you a menu, and you're looking at it, and you're reading through, compared to, like, scan the code and see what you want. Like, you know what I mean? Do you think it's a good thing, or is it kind of both ways?
Man, that's a good point. I think it is both ways, because it's definitely, you know.
I think it depends the spot.
Exactly.
It depends the spot. Like, if you're a staple, you know what I mean? Like Carney's, for example, like still menu right on the wall.
Right.
Not going to change, right? But there's some places that might be newer that it kind of works
100%.
where you can scan it, and it's like, especially if it's busy as hell, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if there's like a staple restaurant that's like old school, like Italian, like I feel like it's weird if you go in there and they've been open since 1920 and you scanning a QR code. Like, you want that same menu that's been held for 80 years by everyone.
That. And
There's
you
like
want the service too.
Yeah.
Like, you want
it comes with
person that's worked there their whole life to come over and, you know, explain about the menu and all that too. So I think you're right. It does depend.
Circumstantial.
Exactly. Depends on the spot. So that was a big word for me, circumstantial. Yeah. Yeah, we here.
we eating.
We eating. That's what we doing. But no, I agree. It depends for sure.
So get into some food stuff. What would you say are like your top 5 go-to cuisines?
Bruh.
Like, what are you waking up like, bro? I'm like a sandwich dude, bro. Like, I could eat like a deli sandwich every day. I could eat every day.
My diet's crazy. Bro, I eat like lobster and stuff sometimes like 10 a.m. Bro, it depends. Like it does not matter to me, bro. I might have pizza. I might have anything but a salad, essentially. You know what it comes down to.
Game, right?
Cereal, sugar, absolutely. We rock it with almond milk now. Shout out to the cows and all that, but almond milk's solid. Like,
I'm not a cow milk guy anymore, for sure.
There you go. You know, I might just be too LA now, but I rock with almond milk. But yeah, it really depends, bro. Like, I really could eat whatever. Like, pasta early. But a lot of times I don't cook, bro. It's leftovers for me.
Yeah.
Like I bring this home and this is probably breakfast.
Yeah.
It probably ain't gonna make it to see breakfast, but like later tonight. You know what I mean? I usually have a lot of leftovers from filming.
But I'm saying,
and
you know,
stuff.
you got like a top 5. Like what could
Restaurants?
you like? No,
Or-
not restaurants, just like food in general.
Okay,
like a
got you,
burger,
got
right?
you.
Like rank them 5 to 1 for me.
Got you. All right, so number 1, probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch, for real. What? Everybody in here laughing, bro. You said it's number 1. I'm not going backwards.
Cinnamon
number
Toast
1.
Crunch. That's it?
Number 1 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, bro. Number two, I gotta go with crab legs.
Okay.
For
We just
sure.
went from Cinnamon Toast Crunch to crab legs second.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
fucking dead.
Everybody in
live
here
your-
laughing
live your
except for
truth.
me.
Live your truth, bro. I love it.
Bruh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch hits for you. That's fine. That's good.
My whole life.
I'm
They've
not a
never done me
cereal guy.
wrong. They've never
Yeah.
undercooked it. Like, think about it,
never
bro.
had a stale
Consistent,
box?
bro.
Yeah.
Never. Consistent.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to the wrong store, the bodega, yeah, you might get a couple months,
Like
but it's
every
still hit. though.
toast has the right crunch and cinnamon on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going Cinnamon Toast Crunch, then we're going to crab legs. It don't really matter. You can steam them, fry them, however.
It's crazy.
That switch up is regular.
Dude, start off with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, went to crab leg. All right, what's 3?
Number 3, man, I love soul food, brother. I love soul food.
Okay, I'm with you.
So
on
I'll
that.
just keep that one general, honestly. But yeah, soul food. Then I'd probably go to Italian, like real pasta, like good pasta. I'm talking about North End, Boston.
Yep.
I can name a bunch of spots, but go to stayeatinbruh.com and see the full list if you
there
want
go.
it. You know,
There you go.
quick plug. So that's 4. Number 5. Dang, I don't want to like miss out on anything, but I'd probably say Ethiopian food, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm big onto that.
You know what?
Big
I've
into
been
that. I love
slacking
it.
on
I love
trying
it.
out Ethiopian food, and I hear it's fire. I hear, like it's more of an
Yeah.
experience too, right?
Yep. That and Middle Eastern food, you could kind of put it all encapsulated
Mm-hmm.
for number 5. So,
What would you say is one of your favorite like Ethiopian dishes?
man, I don't even know how to pronounce it, honestly.
Yeah.
But at Mesab restaurant specifically, it's like they have all these different meats and the herbs and the sauces are immaculate.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like a spongy bread that you peel over,
yeah.
eat it with your hands, share it with somebody.
You just pick it,
But,
right?
yeah,
With
it
the
don't
bread?
matter what they bring out.
Yeah.
Like, any of that is
Fire.
fire. Even the vegetables be hitting. It's crazy.
Even, I know some of them too keep the tradition of sitting on the floor on like a pillow.
Yeah, but bro, I'm 6'2". I've never been flexible in my life. That's difficult. I'll do it. Like, I'll do it, but
No, I just think it's cool. I
my
think
leg's gonna be in my mouth if I do that, bro.
not the Ethiopian food.
I
The
can't.
knees be hitting the mouth.
Yeah, I'm not flexible.
But I think it's cool when like there's certain cuisines have like there's an interaction
right.
aspect to it as well. You know what I mean? Just not like fork and knife. And I think that brings something to the table when you're eating a different cuisine and there's like a different way to eat it. You
100%, because that's part of the tradition and culture that
Yeah.
intrigues me so much is that's what they're used to. Like, I'm not used to that. You might not be used to that, but that's how they grew up.
Facts.
And so they probably looking at us the same way we were looking at them. Like, oh, this is
Right.
different. Like, let me learn about it.
Well, and America in a sense grabs cuisines and like Americanizes it. You know what I mean? Like we've done that with pretty much everything. But so when you actually have a shop that opens up that keeps it traditional, it's like kind of culture shock. But in a way, it's like when you live in a city like LA, you can't get every single cuisine
Right.
10 minutes away from you.
Right.
Like that's why I love LA for its food world because like, bro, you could Google search any type of cuisine out here
Anything.
and you could find it a little drive away. Like
Yeah.
that ain't everywhere. You know what I mean?
No,
I
100%.
don't think they
It's a
got that
blessing.
in I don't know, North Dakota. Like, no
They
offense to
might.
North
They
Dakota,
might not.
but
Yeah.
I don't think they got
I
it
know what
like
you
that
mean.
on the food world.
Even like multiple major cities probably. It's probably a lot more spread out.
Yeah.
You know? So you're right. LA is very like intertwined with a lot of the food and culture and stuff. For
Yeah,
sure.
facts. So
It's
I
a
mean,
blessing.
you're doing the food right now too. I know you moving. That's why I fuck with you because you always, bro. You know
My
how
boy
it
be
goes.
swearing, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Sorry.
I love it. Listen.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
If you want, I'll take the burden for you.
thank you.
You know
so
what I mean?
mom, grandma,
Yeah.
this gentleman right here. You know,
My
his
bad,
show.
Mom
It's
and
his
Grandma.
show.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
his show.
It's
but
just
it's
in
with
me,
reason.
bro. I can't.
You're swearing
It's like
with
part of my daily
passion.
convo. Yeah.
It's passion, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Trust
Yeah.
me, when the camera's off, I'm with you. All right?
I just keep it full right here, bro. Just, this is
Gotta
me.
do it. I love it, bro.
But
I
so
love
you're
it.
moving. So I know
Yeah.
right now you've been still
Yeah.
working with the film stuff. So
Yep. I'm
you know,
working
explain that a little bit and what
for
you got
sure.
going on.
So I was doing a lot of photography and video for artists, kind of
Yeah.
across the board, musicians, shows, whatever, all that studio everything encompassed in one. And then right now I'm really focused on my brother Renee Vaca. Shout out to him, a comedian. And
funny
we just
as
he is funny as hell, man, for sure. So I've been blessed to kind of work with him and help build his brand to bring it to that next level and travel with him and, just really help with his day-to-day, but then also with content. So if we're out, like how to promo a show and do it like different than a lot of other people might do it, whether, it's him at a restaurant doing a promo, just things outside the box. So that's been really dope. So that's been a lot of my time recently, and I'm excited to see where that goes because I believe in him a lot, and he believes in me a lot.
No, he's funny as hell, bro. I mean, you're the one that put me onto him because I'm not big in like the stand-up world.
Right,
going to show. I've been to him. Like I love comedy. It's just like it's not what I like.
Yeah,
am
for sure.
hip to, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's up or what's next kind of shit.
It's his own world for sure.
Yeah, but when you put me onto him, I peep and motherfuckers hella funny, bro.
He's funny, bro.
Yeah,
so
the
we've
leg
been traveling.
shit has me rolling, bro.
You gotta come to a show, man. Come to a show.
For sure.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just running around with him.
Yeah,
honestly,
you guys are hopping, bro. You're traveling right now.
We've been traveling.
And
I
love how you guys go city to city and he's about food. So
Big
I like how
time,
y'all
bro.
like still keep that in touch, right?
Absolutely. That's my
I think
brother.
that's important.
For sure. That was one of the things that we were both adamant about, especially him. He's like, yo, if we're doing this, you gotta do food. Like you gotta keep doing it because he wants to get into food eventually too. So we're building as we go. It's working perfect. And his camera guy is dope. My bro Orlando does all of his visuals, so everything you see like online is mostly him. So it's all three of us, and we're just. He might film us right before the show or in the dressing room. Like we might just film a quick episode, and like so it's been really dope to.
Bro, and that's so
see how
crucial
how
too.
it's
Like
coming.
the people you meet, right? Because like you could easily want to do that, but you working for like a dickhead. Like that doesn't let you.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
That's what I'm saying. But people don't realize how important it is, like to meet the right people and put yourself with the person that's gonna still like let you do you, right? Because he's like, he's hiring you essentially, like right, like you are making content for him.
Yeah, we rock.
So he knows that you're there to do that, but he's also letting you, like he also supports the Stay Eatin shit.
Yeah,
like it's
hand in hand, bro.
To find that and to make sure you're in the right circle is huge, bro. With anything you do,
exactly.
Like if you don't got people building you up, even if they're quote unquote more successful or popping or whatever, right?
Right.
If they're still not trying to build you up and don't fuck with you, that's weird to me.
Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, people do it, of course, but they
all the
shouldn't
time,
do it.
though.
Yeah,
sure. They shouldn't. I'm saying you shouldn't like.
Yeah, it's personalities,
give up a part
bro.
of you.
It's personalities. I've been blessed to work with a lot of big artists and just big people in entertainment. So at this point, and what I'm doing in my career and everything, I'm very particular on who I work with. Even traveling, man, like you spend a lot of time with people jumping different states, all this time zones, hotels and everything. So like if you're not traveling the same way, like some people be late. I'm always on time. I'm always early. He's like that to the airport and all that type of little stuff, but it's very important, like especially when you're trying to build your brands and do everything. Yeah. Because then your personalities don't clash and you're kind of on the same page, which is like what you're saying. So it's definitely a blessing to be able to find somebody that's working real hard and doing real well at what he's doing and then work with him.
And it takes time. Like, how long you been out here now? We were talking about it?
Yeah, we were, bro. I was trying to remember, like, I think 6 years. About 6.
About right around the same time then.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yep.
I believe. Yeah, 6. It's been 6 years. So yeah, and it's, I mean, honestly, I'd say maybe the pandemic, like midway through the pandemic is when things started like really moving for me.
Yeah.
You know what?
I've
Before
talked about
I was
that so
hustling,
many
man.
times,
Working.
bro, with people on the show that like
takes time, bro.
And well, the pandemic specifically like was definitely affected a lot of lives and people lost people. I don't take away from that at all, but what you did with your time, if you were good, if you were healthy, what you did with that time, I think speaks a lot about you. Because we all had a moment to make money, essentially, right? I mean, I don't know, that's still gonna come back to bite us, but that's some other shit. I just don't believe in free money like that. But we all were able to live comfortably and not do shit and pretty much get rid of every excuse you could have of, oh, I don't have time. Like, bro, we had time for 2 years to sit there and kind of go after whatever you wanted to. If you hit that right then, I would have just canceled the show and been out. But you didn't, so I'm a little upset. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
the pandemic.
For me, like, that's how I launched this whole shit. Because I'm like, all right, what do I want to do, bro? I got all the time in the world. Plandemic. Good way to spend.
You know what I mean? Gotta do it, bro. It's on you. It's all self-discipline.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that all day. Self-discipline. Every day. Now, me, I ain't working out, but I had that discipline during the pandemic, of course, to be like, all right, when this is over or gets towards being over, where do I want this brand to be?
He's like, I don't work out.
But I'm saying I was planning, bro. I was planning. So when it was done, I knew I had to get out and, see these people face to face at the restaurants. And then I was at that point of having my page had grew enough and I had enough content that they were like, oh, okay, we could translate this into the actual restaurant itself, not just, being at home doing reviews at the house with takeout because now things are opening. Yeah. So I agree with you. It's planning, man. And it's just people's choices. And people, some people did have crazy situations, a family and all that as well.
No, exactly. And you cannot, I don't take away from that at all.
For sure.
It's all, in a way, circumstantial. But I'm saying if you were healthy, not directly affected by it, and you had all this time, but you kind of just took it to, chill.
100%.
I think you fucked up.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because you really had the time to really sit there, reflect on yourself, and figure out what maybe sort of not everyone has a passion. Not everyone has that. But you could have maybe found it. You could have searched for it. I went through a bunch of different, I was trading Forex. I'm I'm trying to be rich. I started trading Forex. Listen, I started day trading. I tried learning all this shit because I'm like, okay, I want to figure out something to do. I tried learning piano.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
way too, I can't do that.
Man,
that's a cool gift, man. That's just my fingers can't move that way.
It's tough, bro.
But then it became a point where, Ro essentially was just bro, you in a way you're a creator. So figure out a way to make some creation, whether you learn to produce or get something with music or yada, yada, yada. So it's essentially it landed into the podcast realm. And now it's been 2.5, almost 3 years of this. So it's
fire.
It's just getting better too. Having better people come on and essentially what you do with restaurants. It's you're not searching of course, if I had fucking Drake sitting here, right? Right? Well, that's the top of the top. But I'm saying, of course, if I had an artist or somebody that was super big, it would help me out. But I really don't care. I think the conversations that are dope are people that are actually in the mix and actually relatable to people that can tell you yo, I'm out here doing this and I'm doing just fine.
But if you had Drake on here, that'd be lit, though.
That would be lit as fuck.
100%. I know what you mean, though, because it's, people still going through the motions of learning the process of where they want to go. So that people always talk about the journey is more important than the end goal or whatever.
Exactly.
So
in a way, this isn't
capturing.
This is a hobby for me now, bro. Yeah. It's a passion. Yeah. I don't look at this of course I would love it if it's one day what I'm doing, right? On some no jumper shit or whatever. Yeah. Right? But really that's not even my goal. My goal is to just get on here and talk to people that I've known for a minute or not known at all and talk to them and have dope conversations and have stories for people that can be oh wait, I could do it then too. You know what I mean?
For sure. Nah, bro, you on the road, baby.
We trying, bro. We trying,
working, man. For real. And it's dope. Setup's dope. Shout out to Dr. Self Tape. Yeah, that's the doctor right there. He over there. My brother Joseph, he over there acting like he don't want to eat. I cut the burger in half diagonally, bro. Diagonally.
He ate some burgers today, though. I don't blame him, man.
That's I do blame him. I do blame him. That's my burger, bro.
That's a lot of burgers.
It is. It's heavy.
So
it's heavy.
Before we do close out, because we're doing good on time. Actually, we've been doing great on time today.
Cool. You let me know.
Been on time.
I'm brand new to this, so you might look back and be like,
it is
dang,
essentially, I started it as a music podcast, essentially. Okay, so I always like to incorporate some sort of music into it. And I know you worked with a lot of artists. So is there input you can say, because I know you've been in a lot of sessions, you've been around a lot of dope people. So I feel like you know how to move and operate, right? What would you say is a good tip for people in any world if they're trying to get in the scene and mix?
For sure.
To let them know how to end up in the right spot. Get what I'm saying?
Even before that, I would say, get in the mix, get in, adjust, and keep up. Those are my 3 things. And I'll talk about how to get there. I don't obviously have a template for it.
Yeah, but no one does, I don't think.
Get in, adjust, and keep up. Because once you start working, once you start working with people that are really in motion like that, the last thing that they want is to be slowed down on any level.
Facts.
And then you might get in the room, you might come in to do a podcast or something, and then then Drake's in here. Now that whole obviously conversation shifts, and you might have to play the back a little bit. And figure something out. You might be getting water or something, and people's egos get hurt sometimes. But it's really about adjusting to the situation and then maintaining those relationships and building those relationships of yo, I'm here to work. Whatever we gotta do to make this podcast dope, fire. I'm with it. If you need me to go out there and grab more lights or something, I'm with it. I'm not just going to sit here and be like, oh, I was hired here for this, or I came here just for this. So I think that's a big piece of it. And then also to just keep open mind, even before that. If you keep an open mind, have a goal for sure. But you might want to do podcasting, but that might lead you to doing photography. And through photography, you might meet somebody over at, I don't know, one of the big movie things, and they might be looking for somebody to work on a movie, and then your goal might have been podcasting, but now all of a sudden you're extra in the movie. Now you're extra in the movie, you're around all these people that are in the scene, and now they're like, hey, you know what, like, we vibe. Like, you know how to handle this. Like, you've been kind of in the mix. Like, you should, I got a plug over here. You should go audition for this little role, kind of work your way up. So, I think that does happen a good amount. Obviously, for different people, it kind of depends. But in my case, that's kind of how I got to where I was at and where I'm at now in terms of working with people and turning this into a real brand with Stay Eatin is having that vision of, all right, I want to create, and I'm essentially down to do whatever it takes. Like, a lot of people like thinking about it, dreaming about it, but a lot of people aren't willing to actually work, bro. Like,
they're talking about it.
I taught myself how to edit, bro. I sit in the crib like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day sometimes. Like, I was willing, but it was okay because I understood the sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was willing to do it. But I think that's kind of one of the major things is people aren't okay with what it really is going to take. But if you keep that open mind with a goal, I think you might go over here for a little bit over here, but you're still going in the right direction.
In a sense, it's kind of ego, right? Like, in a sense, it's like you're not killing you. Like, you got to kill your ego at the door.
Yeah, it can
like,
be for sure.
You can't, like, who are you to come in with an ego when you're trying to make it, right?
Right.
Like, you can't, like you said, if someone's like, yo, can you do this today? Like, oh, no, man, I'm here to engineer.
Right.
You hear the engineer, like, all right,
Man,
like, word. But, like,
cool.
if you could switch up and keep up, that's the point. Like, I forget who said it one time when I had him on here, but you really just got to dead your ego at the door, bro. Because if you hold on to that shit, it can keep you away from opportunities of meeting people. Yeah. And, like, especially, like, with men in the world, like, we kind of carry that a lot, right? Definitely. Like, I always compare the two. So it's like a thing for us. Like, we feel like we're, you know what I mean, kind of giving up, or, like that ego can be toxic in a way, right?
No, 100%, bro.
So you just got to learn to be able to, like you said, the 3 things. And if you can do that and execute it and do what you say you're going to do, and still, like, maybe try to get the main thing you're trying to do, but there's nothing wrong with finding a different role because you don't know what that role will bring you.
Right,
who
100%.
You meet from that role.
And it's all connections.
Killing an opportunity could be the biggest thing.
Exactly, 100%. And my boy, shout out to my brother Rob. He was real instrumental in even me moving here because I was, I had second thoughts about all that. He's like, bro, go. He's like, it's not guaranteed you're gonna make it or do what you really want to do, but you got to get out there and see if it'll happen. And he always told me, he was like, if you want something to be your job, you got to work like it's your job before you get paid for it being your job.
It's not easy, bro.
It's not easy, bro.
Shit, I packed my car up, never came to LA, and moved out here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? See? Luckily, I had a boy out here that, Ro had an apartment.
Yeah. Shout out my brother Riley. I already know where it's going.
Ro had a apartment, and luckily I had a room I could slide right in. Yeah. But you know what I mean? That was it. I was on my bedroom floor for 3 months until I saved up enough money for a mattress and a box spring. You know what I mean? I want it, bro. Because I came out in October. That was.
I'm listening, bro.
Man, I'm just waiting for you to get it, though. You know what I mean? I need you to get one.
And I moved out in October too. So maybe
shit! So we might have moved out at the same time, but still, it's like I said, bro. I was sleeping on you gotta I'm in an apartment, but I'm on my bedroom floor every night. You gotta want it. Food running at Boa Steakhouse. You know what I mean?
But you knew that you were gonna need money. So everything out here is expensive. You knew you need money, and eventually, when the time's right, you're gonna be set. And you already got the work ethic. So
exactly, and good. And it wasn't like I kept that shit. I still went out, bro. Like I was broke out. But I was just stopping at the liquor store and getting me a little JMO bottle, keeping that shit tucked, and still going out and networking and meeting people because that's one of my favorite things to do. So 100%. It's like you just, like you said, adjust, adapt. Just because maybe things aren't doing the right thing for you at that time, figure out how to adjust and adapt. No, 100%. Because if you do that, you're straight.
100%, right? Bro. 100%. That's what it's all about, man. And then once you're in the room, just remain in the room. Yeah. Shout out my brother Womack. You met him. Yeah. He always told me, he's like, sometimes you got to vacuum the room to get in the room.
That's a dope.
And that definitely goes to ego. Yeah. Because a lot of people are not cool with that. But sometimes you got to vacuum the room to get in the room.
I also think it's crucial to, like, be yourself, right? Like, there's a lot of people that kind of switch up when they're around certain people, right? Yeah. But, like, if someone's meeting you off of a false reality of who you are, right, and then you're yourself around them, they're like, who's this? You know what I mean? They're like, because when I met you, you were kind of like this. Yeah. So I think it's crucial to always remain and be true to yourself and who you are. And, like, if people ain't fucking with you, then okay, you don't fuck with me. I don't need you to fuck with me.
I'll be chilling, bro. I ain't trying to be an actor anyways, so
you big chill.
I just got to be me.
Think of when I met you, you was just You know, had a
Sleeping
slice
probably
of
with
pizza,
food.
slice
Yeah,
of pizza and some
chilling.
wings at Elbow.
That's
Shout
it.
out Elbow Room. You
Shout
know,
out to
the
him,
gas of all bars.
Man, I'm telling you, it's just, yeah, you're 100% right. Just be you and let the rest fall into place. Not everybody gonna be for you. Not everybody gonna be against you, but you just gotta be
Facts.
you for sure. For sure. Boom! That's the end right there. See that,
He
Joseph?
calling it right there.
I heard the doorbell and all that.
Dr. Something. He's saying, roll out. He's getting it going. All right,
Nah,
but
for
before
real, I
we sign
appreciate
off,
you.
though,
Yeah,
before
let me
we
know.
sign off, you know what I mean? You got to give a hot take on here, bro.
yeah.
Because I know you like music, so you got to, normally I have my other boys with me. Wolf be having the craziest hot takes. Jordan, too.
What's a hot take, bro? I don't really be on
give
camera like that.
oh, no, it's not a, it's not a
Like, what
camera
is it?
thing. Like, you know what I mean?
know,
Like,
bro.
Jordan once was like, yeah, Kodak's one of the best out.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that
got
was
you,
his
got
hot
you.
take. Like, so for him, you know what I mean? That's not maybe like what everyone else thinks, right?
Okay.
So if you got one, drop it on me.
Hot take, man.
On anything.
On
Could be
anything?
food,
Food.
could be the Celtics.
The Celtics going all the way for sure.
That's not even a hot take because that's just like a
That's a
kinda-
fact
that's
of
a
life,
fact. Yeah,
as
that's a
they call
fact.
it.
Give a hot take.
Okay. Hot take would be for me that by 2024, I will have ate 257 burgers.
Jesus, that's a lot of burgers.
That's a hot take.
200, you gonna keep track right now?
We could do that if you want me to. I really
don't
will.
You know what? I don't really want to because if you ate 200,
Wait, it's only 365 days in a year, bro.
yeah.
Oh wait, nah, that was cap. Let's
He
do
did
like
the math.
one.
He
I'll
did
do
the math. He said a hot take and then did the math. You don't want to get caught. Like, here's a hot
153.
take for I think avocado
153.
is overrated as fuck. That's my hot take.
Who even likes them things, bro?
Everyone in California loves avocado.
I guess.
I think it's overrated.
likes
I
them.
think
I
it's
see him
I
nodding.
think it's the texture is gross. There's not really a
Bruh.
flavor to it.
You got to drop a mortgage for avocado right now. Them things is crazy.
But here's my thing: if you take avocado and smash it up and make guac and put everything that's delicious in it, I fuck with it. But avocado itself,
Yeah.
nah.
Bro, they going to slice it real thinly and charge you $82.75.
For a side of avocado,
Not even that's the entree.
just
Telling you out here, it be like that. So I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Shouts out to the avocados though, man. They green. I got to eat more green stuff, healthy stuff. But
Hey, you don't fuck with salads.
That's a hot take.
You don't
for
work
sure.
out and you don't fuck with salads.
And here's another hot take. If I had to choose ketchup or mustard for the rest of my life, I'm going ketchup. And y'all should too.
He's not fucking okay. The dude walks off with the ketchup statement. Oh man. All right, we'll come back in real quick. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you coming on here.
Thanks,
For real,
bro.
my
For
brother.
real, it means
You know
a
what
lot.
I mean?
really
It's been a minute.
I really have never done
Yeah.
this, so it was
Nah,
cool.
bro, I had to put
Hopefully
you on,
I did
bro.
all right, man.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
you did great, bro. You know, I'm glad we had this convo and ate
Definitely.
the food and we mixed it too, because that's what it's all about, bro.
Nah,
so like,
definitely.
and
I
we
love
talked
the
about it for a
platform we got,
minute.
too.
It's like we
Yeah.
didn't just talk about it and let it keep going. We executed.
Yeah.
I think that's huge.
Nah,
So,
and I
you know what
appreciate
mean?
the platform. It's dope.
But yeah.
I love what you got going on with it.
Appreciate
so keep
you,
it
dog.
going.
Shout out Dr. Self Tapes always, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the family.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Shouts
I
out to both of them, Joseph and the other twin that looked like
And
Joseph.
the other twin, he
I
gonna
haven't
eat
met him,
that
but-
up. Oh man, he didn't even get a name. Now we definitely signing off. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode of All Bass No Treble, fam. You know what time it
Absolutely.
is. We always appreciate y'all. Love, share, comment. Even if you want to talk shit, I don't care. Go ahead. At least you talking about us.
Dang.
So we
All right.
appreciate you. Tune in next week. As
Tune in
always,
next
love.
week.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode of All Bass No Treble. If you could please subscribe and like, and also get the notification button smashed for us, that would mean the world to us. If you'd like to keep up with myself, my co-host, or our special guest this week, all of our social medias and info is right below. And if you would like to listen, tune into Apple Podcasts or Spotify, as you can hear us on there as well. Again, thank you so much for tuning in this week, and